Kita langsung mulai bermain wuwa. Ah, iya, Ro. Kita coba langsung story saja, guys. Storynya kita langsung coba dua-duanya. Kita main 6 jam. Anjir, 6 jam, Cuk. Sebelum bermain, gua ngecas tab dulu, guys. Biar apa? Biar gak cowok sama. Hmm. Uh, gila, 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 gila. Wow, it's amazing. Kita langsung teleport saja, guys. Buat menamatkan story RINASCITA. Hmm, siap-siap absolut cinema, guys. Wah, lama patah-patah. Halo. Oh iya, aku belum lihat lupa mandi. Oh my god, lupa mandi. Ngapain anjir? Bro merenangkan tangan.
Long time no see, Raguna.
Oh, ya, udah lama kita nggak melihat Raguna. Terakhir kali gue lihat ini akhir apa awal tahun.
Can you smell that? Sweet old Margarita's restaurant. Come on. Let's go stuff our faces already.
Oh my god.
Let's take care of
Mau
important
pizza.
matters first. You'll eat well soon. I promise.
Yeah, I know. We're here to find Cardathea. I still can't believe Tethys couldn't unlock the Sentinel's relic we found in Septimon.
At least now we know it's called a civilization capsule. It probably holds key legacy data left behind by the Sentinel.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But
Yeah.
Tethys said to unlock it, we'll need
Anggap aja itu flash disk lah.
Leviathan's
Kita
power.
minta
If it's really from the
Cardathea buat
Sentinel,
nyalain
why
flash
do we
disk
need the
itu coba.
Therodians' power for that?
Maybe because they fused together at some point.
Oh, well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a workaround.
Workaround anjing kagak
Black
dipisah
Shores swore
anjir.
that the waters in Raguna are acting weird again. Gotta be extra careful. And you know, something feels off in the city too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it. You might be onto something.
Amid howling winds, rising storms, and ghosts adrift, I heard the captain's call.
Oh my god.
Over there! Isn't that Brant and Rachia? Wow, the troop of fools is putting on a show!
Hoist the sails, O humanity! The abyss and the summit have entwined. Your only path now is forward, bold and uncharted. You stand on the precipice. Now is the hour to decide your fate, to plant the seed of your highest hope, and watch it bloom into tomorrow.
Captain, why do you burn alone in your own flames?
If you do not first become ashes, how will you rebuild?
Oh my god, become ashes.
Embrace your fire. Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, they're
To journey onward is perilous. To stand still is perilous. To look back is also perilous.
Perilous apa sih?
Falter is perilous. Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
Oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich and vast, even when wounded, even when the smallest risk could spell doom. They leap without hesitation into the unknown. Should you stand alone, suffering in the endless dark, today, may you hold fast to every last ember of courage.
Oh, bravo.
Is but a walking shadow. A poor
Astaga,
player
Cristoforo
who
kah?
struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by fools, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Where am I?
Agak
That was Cristoforo's voice just now.
tiba-tiba spawn
Is
di
this
sini
another
gua.
one of his illusions?
Terbang kali habis.
Buling's bronze mirror isn't responding. Abby. No answer. This isn't like what happened in Septimont. I guess I can only keep moving and find out why.
Amid the endless cycle of surging tides, she plunges into fate's swirling maelstrom once more. Soon, she will wear a new crown, one ordained by her fate was written long ago. What you see before you, and now, with every step you take, is it fate that rules over man,
Real guys.
or man who
Ada
commands
fleur
fate?
delis apa hitam.
I await your answer to this question.
Ini kita lihat guys, fleur delis hitam. Wow. Gila. Ih, bagus banget loh kameranya. Pemandangannya. Ah, itu kayak Vatrax itu tuh yang di atas itu tuh. Gue curiga itu Vatrax itu. Trenodian pertama yang kita lawan. Cuman versi ini nggak sih, versi Leviathan nggak sih Vatrax? Apa Leviathan dalam telur? Iya.
What?
Gue
is
curiga
this
itu
place?
Leviathan yang masih di telur gitu. Sama kayak Vatrax. Terus keluar ntar
Through me,
pakai wujud
walk the path of
apa fleur
glorious
delis hitam
ascension.
gitu ya.
Through
Ayo, lagi juga baru juga baca. Oh my
these
god.
tacit discords. What?
Harbinger, open the gates of paradise.
Wow. Gila, entrance-nya bagus banget. Galtrin.
You'd better leave. This place isn't leading to any salvation.
Lah, gua nggak tahu tiba-tiba teleport ke sini kocak. Lah, dipulangin gua. Oh enggak.
I will deliver you her death.
Oh iya, Cok. Kayaknya gue dipulangin dah. Dan sekarang gue pakai Galbrain lah. Ini udah kelihatan nih. The Hell. Bisa kayak film horor ini.
Rover! Rover?
Alamak.
We could try this. Nightmare Awakener.
Nightmare Awakener. Oh my god. Lollipop sebesar gaban. Oh my god. Itu tuh lollipop ditusbel kah? Ntar.
Oh, you're finally awake. 1 second I'm fine. The next, my head's spinning. And you're face down on the ground.
I'm fine. What I saw, though.
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here. From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having peculiar dreams lately. Even some of our troop members, too. The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of... And it's not just in Dreamland, either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there have been strange rumors appearing across
Jadi,
RINASCITA lately.
Singkatnya, penduduk RINASCITA juga bermimpi sama kayak Rover kayak tadi, kayak dibawa pergi ke tempat itu tuh. Hilang anjing.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Raguna has gone sour. The troop performed today because Brant thought a new play to lighten the mood might give the people some hope.
Oh, buat naikin mood orang-orang di RINASCITA kah? Dia bikin ini perform.
But here's the odd part. Only RINASCITANs seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared. The same should be true of you.
Oh, kita tanya dulu.
Well, not Bran or me, but someone in the troop has. They said they dreamed of sinking in.
Sama.
The tacit discords in the stormy sea have been more restless. We'll keep gathering intel on our end. Might be worth asking around the city to see who else has been experiencing this. RINASCITA's tides don't lie. Watch your back.
What were those tacit discords whispering about? The gates of paradise? And the word harbinger? Could they mean the harbinger of the dark tide?
Gua berharap di sini kita bakal
The only
ngeliat
harbinger of the dark
apa
tide is
namanya
Rangga.
kayak
But he should
preview
still be
pergi
sealing
ke
the dark tide at the orders for
apa
Brigatorium.
namanya region selanjutnya sih dibandingkan ngelarin cerita
That
si
figure I saw
Galbrain.
in Cardathia's
Keren,
murder. I came back to find her.
Lihat. Gue lagi penasaran nih. Fuck, ada Cecona anjir. Oh, ini opsional semua nih. Coba kita tanyain si Jani dulu. Astaga bro, bersama temannya si Nevada. Oh, Cecona. Apa Oh, ini jadi ceritain tentang nightmare tadi ya. Terlalu. Apa sih? Dikasih lihat itu
Is
mulu.
that Cantarella up ahead?
What the hell? Wah, leluhurnya kan Terel. Oh enggak, Terel
What brings
asli.
you back?
Something's come up. Did something?
I've only just. There are matters.
Baru juga sapaan. Oh. No, Kartetia kalah. Gak dikasih lihat battle ya. Itu apaan di dada ya?
Cantarella?
How could this happen?
That woman.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland? Her tacit mark. Look, it's flickering. Cantarella, she's...
No. Something's wrong. It's strange. I can't sense any frequency from her, and yet... she is still resonating with something.
A resonator's frequency is usually gone when they die, right? This doesn't make any sense.
There's something even stranger. Cardathea had her sword in hand. With her strength, how could she fall to an intruder like that? And it doesn't look like she even tried to resist.
The Sword of Divinity, sealed with a portion of the Sentinel's power. Could what we're seeing be a result of that power of
There's something even stranger. The inverted tower itself is a sealed sonoro. Only the Vesalias know it exists. So how did she find it? And she broke through the stained glass from the outside. Physically, not by tearing through the sonorosphere. But Cardathea has complete control over the tower. If someone had intruded, there's something even stranger. Spent casings.
You bet they are.
There's something even stranger. Cantarella, you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss with the strange phenomena stirring across Ragu.
Was what I saw really just that woman? She was using dark tide energy. Could she be another harbinger? Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this. I want answers.
Leave Cartathea to me. I'll bring her back to the Thessalia estate and keep her safe.
This nose? I could track the dark tide blindfolded. Let's follow the stench and hunt down.
Oh my god, terbang. Ih, apa sih? Ngasih lihat ini mulu. Wah, keren sih, ini sih. Dia kayak ngasih ngeliat gitu mulu, kayak dikasih progres gitu loh.
That's weird. The trail ends here, but my head's starting to spin again.
Pasti kepala lu berputar lagi gitu.
It's the
Pusing
dark
sih,
tide's
lebih
energy
tepatnya
messing
sih.
with you again. You can rest. I'll search the area.
Ya lu kasih tanda aja ya, nggak perlu terbang juga.
Abby. Asleep already. That drowsiness should have worn off by now. Another side effect of the dark tide? Since leaving the inverted tower, Raguna's sky, what happened to it?
Apa sih Thundering Mavis? Oh my god, Avidius. Isi gue tahu lu bisa teleport anjir.
By this spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the heart.
Avidius? What are you doing out here?
What any gladiator of Septimont is born but you, Your Grace. You vanished without a word. What brings you back? That's a long story.
No. I'm tracking someone else.
Silver hair and violet eyes, cloaked in cursed shadow-lit flame. So you seek the one they call Discord Slayer?
Discord Slayer. Sounds like you know something about...
Yes, she's on my radar.
Wow.
I suspect the recent tacit Discord outbreak in Raguna City is tied to her presence. Your Grace hasn't heard. It struck not long ago. I had gone there in search of the Quill Bearer. While gathering information, the city was suddenly overrun. To be precise, they looked more like spawn of the Dark Tide. The outbreak has since been contained, but the Genesis Nexus was damaged. Without it, common echoes can't be used, and Raguna is no longer secure. The Montellis and the Order agreed to evacuate all civilians to Averado Vault, where private echoes can still be deployed.
Oh,
It's the only way to protect them.
ekonya
A TD
nggak bisa
outbreak.
dipakai lagi anjing.
Right after I left.
The Thundering Mephis has fled. The path ahead is safe.
Ini pasukan. Oh, nyelamatin ini doang.
Gladiator. Averado Vault isn't far from here. We can handle the rest of the
Beran
journey.
terpaksa.
Now, about the Discord Slayer you seek. She may call herself that, but witnesses have seen her alongside swarms of Tacet Discords, leading them like troops into battle. What's more, many have confirmed that the unrest across Raguna coincides exactly with her appearances. The time and place match perfectly.
I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguna. I sensed a malicious frequency we both know well. The Dark Tide. Of course. Even if she didn't cause the Dark Tide is RINASCITA's ancient enemy.
Do you have any leads on her whereabouts now?
If I'm correct, the thundering Mephis we encountered is also a Dark Tide. We can track it, and from there draw out the Discord Slayer.
An Anchor Stone. You brought that all the way from Septimont?
A habit picked up on the hunt. You're no stranger to its use either, Your Grace. Looks like I'm fortunate to be hunting alongside you again.
Nggak mau gua hunting lagi sama dia.
Take note. Enemies ahead. Dark Tide creations. Grant them the oblivion they deserve.
Last chance.
What a hollow existence.
You mentioned you left Tetragon Temple to search.
I grew weary of waiting. When I have no trace of him yet. But I've learned this much. The Ragunesi know not my name, past, nor the if my former existence, then perhaps here in Raguna I am free to write my own story. This matters more than finding him. I will break free from his narrative.
Your fate is what you want it to be. No one else could decide who you are. No one has the right to dismiss your efforts and dreams with some...
You honor me. I hope to prove worthy of that belief. The Anchor Stone is holding strong. Let's push forward. Our destination is up ahead. Is that an entrance to a paradigm? Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Very well.
Kita lihat sini loh yang ngalahin Kartetia.
What happened?
Oh my god, tempat ini.
We crossed inside at the same time. It's the thundering Mephis.
Open the gates.
So you just battle
Nih, habis ini dulu masih.
That voice. Discord Slayer. Is this her? Another illusion.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts. Steady your resolve. Do not let its whisper sway.
The pain and hallucinations are fading. Is she helping me?
Good. See that cocoon in the center? Thundering Mephis is just there. That right there is the core of this domain. Destroy it. Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
the tempest! The wicked. The wicked will face judgment. Wind rises. The wicked. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. Wind rises. Hopefully this helps. It worked. But who are you? And what did you do to Cardiff?
Now is not the time for stories, but I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill the Harbinger of the Dark Tide. To stop a greater calamity.
I can't hear her voice anymore. Time to leave this place.
The slashes.
Si Dis nggak masuk. Apa beda? Gitu.
Rover! Are you unharmed?
I'm fine.
The thundering Mephis was nowhere in sight. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I heard him call himself. Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimont's history.
Ooh.
Notorious legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy. He didn't fight it. But not before he left a curse.
The power to command the Dark Tide's creations. That Discord Slayer said she pulled me from the illusion. This isn't making sense.
Rover, traces of the Anchor Stone is useless.
Augusta said the Dark Tide spoke to her when it swallowed. My telepathic ability should give me a way in.
Telepathy? Your grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but I don't want to see another tragedy like what befell Septimont.
We're falling behind. I'm not letting any lead slip past us. I can't see any focus.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic. Take the lift. It will bring you to safety.
The
Itu
prototype
Zat.
echoes in the depositories. Activate them all.
Kartetia.
Those
Apa?
voices.
Kayak nggak itu Zania sama Charlotte anjir.
Zani and Karlov. They're in Alvarado Vault.
It's currently sheltering a large number of...
Let's not waste time.
Zania sama Charlotte anjir. Halo.
Zani, status of
80% of Raguna's resident, but the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying.
trust them to see it through.
Miss Carlotta, we've cleared the depositories as...
Good. RINASCITA...
Understood, ma'am.
Rover! If you mean the incident in Raguna, you've likely already...
Evacuation here is still on track. No anomalies. Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Eglatown have all been accounted for.
I am simply fulfilling my duty.
Strange. I clearly sensed the...
Gunfire! We've got...
Astaga, ada pistol. Oh my god.
These
Di
tides,
bawah lehernya ada ini.
they've evolved fast. Mutation or... And sure enough.
Entering a restricted zone armed without triggering a single alarm.
Be careful. Her abilities...
All this by her hand.
Fiction and reality are starting to blur. That is what they really are.
The dark tide can corrupt, and you carry its power. What proof do we have this isn't...
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
By the sacred statues of the divinity, evil shall know no peace. Only the righteous may taste. Galbrenna, demon wrought from ruin, you are not welcome here.
Fenrico? Why would he be here?
You have slaughtered my flock and ushered in ruin. The Sentinel's wrath is already upon you. You should be howling in the Styx's depths, your soul aflame in the pit's cruelest fire forever.
If you're offering me a shortcut back to hell, I'd honestly appreciate the favor.
Your heart holds no reverence for the divine. Only desecration. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment. By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
Wow. Anjing.
She could have dodged that. But she took the hit to shield the civilian.
Wow.
And Fenrico. He knew innocents were
Nusuk
here,
perut anjing.
but didn't hold back at all.
Wow.
Righteous one, I come to cleanse RINASCITA of a traitorous demon and avenge the blood debts of my people. Why raise your blade against me? RINASCITA teeters on the edge of collapse. Now, more than ever, we must uphold the tenets of unity and salvation. The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule. Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
Unless you're not Fenrico at all. Who are you? What do you want?
Bloodshed cannot be avoided.
Lain apa sih Cristoforo lagi nyamar lihatnya ya.
My goal is pure, singular. All I've done so RINASCITA survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, hand over the civilization.
So, the civilization capsule is your goal after all. Lost your patience, have you?
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to defy by the divinity and crowned by fate itself.
Ah, so you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down. Still pretending that mask isn't cracked.
Wow. Keren banget tuh perutnya.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon reviled by all. You wield the dark tide's power, yet you dare judge me?
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the dark tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this? The envoys declared the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge. By the light of Imperator, repent
It's the light of Genesis.
Ya elah, si bocah ini.
Looks like the judgment is clear. These hollow existences don't need your mercy. Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
Tidak ada dua dark fact di sini.
How were they able to disguise themselves as humans?
I've never heard
What
of
the
any
fuck?
possessing such ability.
Tiba-tiba pakai ini anjir.
Their fangs are bare now. Don't hesitate. Let's end them all.
Tapi gue bisa pakai Zani.
The primus in the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
It's calling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall walk upon the land. It shall work great wonders and mark the flesh of its faithful. All who have ears to hear, let them hear.
Still recognize me?
Swift and resolute. I think the hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Strike through shadows.
Shut! I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Don't stand in.
Sini masih lagi lihat. Tuh kan? Aduh, diambil relik ya. Keren.
The blessing of my master. Serve your true divinity.
I shall never back down.
Apa dia nerima kekuatan dari masternya dia?
Rover, now!
Astaga, Avidius juga keisap tadi. Walah.
Another dimension. Within the civilization capsule.
Balik lagi ke Iron.
Why does it open up now?
Permissions detected, Arbiter.
Astaga, ini suara Leviat, Imperator. Kok ada sih?
Futures now revealed. Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Advancing to phase.
Jadi sistem nih.
Arbiter. This moment was always Arbiter. I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate time in this place, flows near still. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. It records the origin and birth of the RINASCITAN civilization. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Arbiter, heed me now.
Wow.
In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide.
Wow. Oke. Jadi orang-orang RINASCITA nemu di pulau.
I did leave knowledge and technology that they might walk the path to freedom.
Your light blesses us.
Wow.
We follow your will.
To build our republic. Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow.
Leviathan nih.
It spoke in my name, wrote false miracles, forged hollow grace.
Jadi gara-gara ada peradaban terbentuk di situ, akhirnya Leviathan mau nyerang apa namanya peradaban itu. Ya, ngerti gua.
We are blessed by the sea.
Apa nih? Ada yang nyembah Leviathan juga kah? Oh, karena Leviathan ngasih ikan. Astaga, ngasih ikan. Hell nah.
By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred RINASCITA.
Gara-gara itu Dark Tide berkembang di RINASCITA dan Imperator mau ngelawan ini Leviathan. Oke, ngerti gua.
The Threnodian did steer RINASCITA's fate. And I too once guided RINASCITA's course. In truth, we were no different.
Oh.
We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose.
Anjir, minigamenya banyak banget bangsat. Kapan minigamenya selesai gitu? Kebanyakan minigame ini, Cok. Enggak.
Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people.
Oh, akhirnya dengan alat ini apa namanya Dark Tide bisa teratasi lah gitu buatan si Rover ini nih, alat buatan Rover. Ah, iya.
Only the people can decide where their
Anjing,
future
keren
must
banget.
lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to once I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
Udah ngapa lu? Istirahat ngapa?
Why did this...
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its free. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of...
What if that resonator became the Thenodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then RINASCITA hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter.
No.
But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. the sea shaped its likeness as a great secret. Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow lurking within the soul. The opening of the capsule shall stir the RINASCITAN's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek through the blueprint we created to lay claim to RINASCITA's fate anew. If the RINASCITANs wouldst walk a path free of divinity, Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, RINASCITA shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now, tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me?
Oh, dia nyelamatin Kartikeya. Oke lah.
This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us.
Righteous One, trust her.
Okay.
Trust me. Everything we've done is to...
That is her frequency.
Ya, masih ada frekuensinya, masih bisa dihidupin.
Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Oh, gua ngerti. Dia pengen ngidupin Leviathan buat dibunuh gitu. Caranya biar apa? Biar Cartethia ngambil tubuh si Filiordelis dulu. Biar Leviathan ngambil tubuh Cartethia dulu, terus dia jadi Filiordelis. Terus kita bunuh lagi gitu. Tapi bunuhnya menggunakan kekuatan Galbrena. Biar apa? Biar mati permanen gitu. Astaga. Nah, ya ngerti. Dan sekarang Cartethia di mana? Cartethia di bawah kontrol Leviathan. Leviathannya mana? Masih di dalam inian, masih di dalam kompong. Karena baru dibunuh. Karena baru mau ngambil ahli tubuhnya Cartethia nih, si Leviathan.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thenodian.
Perhaps longer than we can imagine.
Itu teori gue
Even
begitu.
your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted. A set.
You know about that? Just who are you,
Ya, lu siapa ini?
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan.
Ah, Avenger.
As for the rest...
Avenger, anjir.
The next harbinger of the dark tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst case scenario. Our first priority is to
Bro, selama ini Avenger,
If
Jok.
we don't, the dark tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with RINASCITA's darkest emotions. Those emotions act if the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near. Those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories. You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movement. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Thenodian's power.
You think it's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. And this power, it's mine now. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point
Udah
your
ya. Iya. Wow.
Huh. Good. Then hunt with me. Until we get...
Cara menerimanya keren ya.
The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading.
These things, they're all tide spawn.
Dikasih brain aja.
That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
Sabar dulu.
So you can enter the dark tide.
Wow. Sabar kawan.
Yes,
Aku tahu
but the frequencies
pattern
there
kamu.
are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data, but the Vidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex.
Sini gua jedarin juga lu.
We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of tidestorm hits. The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it.
Anjir. Wah, curiga gua ini. No. No.
Our way out is closing fast.
Lubang teleportnya mengecil.
We're almost there.
Anjing langsung ditarik. Langsung ditarik, guys. Wah, betul juga. Unknown resource ya, fatal error anjing. Apa yang terjadi? Ya, kita restart. Bentar kawan. Nih, panas banget nih laptop aing. Aing takut meledak anjing. Nah, anginnya kita gedein dulu anginnya. Anginnya kita gedein dulu guys. Setupnya the bomb anjir hell nah. Jangan gitu dong. Nah, kita sudah max guys. Sekarang apa? Saatnya kita memulai lagi. Kita play. Nge-fresh anjir, hell nah. Terus banget lagi gue nge-freshnya di posisi begitu. Ya kalau dari tulisan nge-fresh sih, kira kayak udah datanya yang nge-fresh sih sebenarnya. Bukan laptop gue itu. Bukan mobile. Kita biarin dulu guys, jangan di chase. Ada baiklah ngefresh-ngefreshan guys. Balik-balik kemana di gua? Mana nih Kiyuan nih? Dari tadi belum datang-datang nih Kiyuan. Ini aku masalahnya nyariin star guys dari klik ya sih. Bukan leak sih sebenarnya sih, emang dari follower ini aja sih. Oh, anjir. Dilanjutin ke sini, Cuk. Oh, keren juga. Wah, anjing, perang, Cuk. Woi. Gelo, perang. Akhirnya itu robot penjaga berguna ya. Ngebantu juga tuh robot penjaga.
Rover. Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble. It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrir...
That was the last one. With the family's private echo arsenal backing us up.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart
Lah,
without you?
si itu mana?
We Ragnesi
Avidius.
handled the sterner stuff than
Dia
that.
nggak balik tuh
We
Avidius tuh.
handled the...
Dia kan seret juga tuh Avidius. Nah, Avidius mana?
When the core was destroyed, I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new tide spawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
Ya,
Where's
kita udah
that
satu
gladiator
aliansi.
from Septimont?
Nah, tuh mana tuh
Seravidius made
Avidius?
it out of the rift before you.
Ya,
But he didn't look great.
nggak balik-balik tuh dia.
Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on fire.
Nggak usah dicari nggak sih, bro?
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Avidius during our fight earlier.
Alamak,
With Baylor's
dicari
power,
juga.
I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
I must move.
Silence, you maddening whispers!
No, there must be something left.
I won't
Ya,
let
lihat
the
masa
same
depan kah?
tragedy happen twice.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
Lah, lu hubungin Cantarella.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio
Hell
Fells.
nah.
Something is definitely wrong.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
Nah, gua bisa juga. Emang lu doang bisa terbang, gua juga bisa keluarkan sayap muroper. Astaga, animasinya animasi terbang sih. Ya literally dia terbang sih.
Manipulating the air to form a wind
Sayapnya beda,
trail.
Cok. Hell nah.
Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpia within me.
Harpia?
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself. So you can absorb them directly.
You can say that. Balor is one of many.
One of many. Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the dark tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the tide spawn up ahead.
Ya, ini enak banget ya. Keliling-kelilingnya terbang, anjir. Kayak kan apa ya kayak kepisah-pisah gitu kan ya. Ah, di sini ada kejadian. Ayo kita terbang ke sana. Ah, di sini lagi ada kejadian, kita terbang ke sana. Di sini kejadian lagi, kita terbang ke sana. Anjing,
Thessalia
bolak-balik,
member.
cok. Di
We need to
story
help him.
bolak-baliknya terbang aja.
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's Rover. Paint the Sentinel.
What happened?
Si itu mana? Sebastian. Yang ngundang kita.
Dark tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could.
Move aside. We'll clean up. Lock on.
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
Oh, dia selama nggak nyerang agak berkurang ya? Gua kira berkurang. Bener-bener sama kayak Chia, dia cuman bedanya nggak usah di hold.
It's too late, my lady. My mind I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. She is. Why are you with her?
Itu dia udah kena si Cantarella.
The Physalia bloodline's tide. This is the true horror of the evolved dark tide. It feeds on human despair. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequency, all we can offer is the dignity of dying as a human.
My lady, don't let me burden.
Matriarch of Physalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot...
Physalia blood must be ended by Physalia hands.
Thank you. May glory return to the Physalians.
The dead rest. The living march forward. Cartathea remains secure in the Physalia estate. But that it was Leviathan's voice.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding it.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived!
Alamak, tiba-tiba ada PB.
Thessalio Fells.
Ada emote dot.
It's already... Attention! Deploy all acolytes to set up temporary resonance beacons. Scattering...
Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching towards the depths of the Thessalio Fells.
Sejak kapan PB jadi akulet? Oh iya, dia emang akulet ya. Maksudnya kayak bawah dia kayak banyak amat gitu. Kayaknya gak sebanyak ini deh.
Avidius is out.
I'll use my forte to diffuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the
Astaga
dark
bro, bisa
tide's
nge-heal ya. Literally emang bisa nge-heal aja.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh.
Oh, light of Genesis, shield us.
Oh my god.
We were at the dawn.
to see me like this. When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency. I saw RINASCITA's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my...
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Rambutnya jadi putih. Keren banget anjing.
I once said that I would run, but after I left that space, I suddenly felt the tide spawn's movements. But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Physalia, countless tide spawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but my hopes and dreams, all of it was real, so why? From Septimont to Raguna.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula.
This is... I am the one who glimpsed. But who can truly know the might of fate?
I am the king. Bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the
Oh, ini Avidius, the Mad King. Anjir.
I shall be crowned in
Keren, Cok.
Avidius.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and rise
Anjir.
only
Agak kedot
that
sejir.
endures for eternity. Death.
No time to lick your wounds. No time to lick your wounds.
I'll delve you double. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Wind calls. I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
His will is stirring within the dark. Don't let your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth.
The wicked will face waves rise. Judgment strikes.
You can't escape me. Lock on. Rise from hellfire. Let's settle the score.
Wind calls, waves follow. Avidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be
final glory!
Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
There must. That girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one? Because then I'll show it who's the real fate.
A memory left behind. She's right. I still haven't moved.
I want it to be a story that gives people hope.
By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the tide spawn. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Phidias!
There's no time!
Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage. A truly moving scene. Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can but to be in the end. A being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world. Did you not see? Humanity is fate's, through contradictions and conflict. Should you still insist on my go then? To Septim, will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's...
You brought ruin to RINASCITA. You think you're just walking away?
Ah, my stick. But since you're so... The dark tide has already taken... So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide be forewarned?
The Harbinger of the Dark Tide is the anchor of reality of all Tidespawn. That means it must be a real, existing person. When I was absorbing the Tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the Dark Tide.
Then, why didn't the Light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death, that created his own truth. That's why he played right into the Quill-Bearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were...
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight.
Yes. As he wished. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wound. Live to hunt. The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault.
I'm so scared. Oh, it's you. Cantarella told me stories about you. But you can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Balik main wuwa. Wah, apa itu man? Balik bawah.
Mortals need salvation.
Bahaya.
Mortals need unity. Righteous one, open the Ascendant gates for me.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. That portal fed on your presence to spread mal.
Myself and Rico. Mia.
Are the new harbinger of the dark tide.
Whoosh. Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, I've learned about Leviathan.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. Your path overlaps with Ovidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the Harbinger's thoughts and memories.
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
Samain aja udah.
We made a call when it mattered.
Sampai sore
I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
Ada roti nggak? Ada roti ya?
I see. Well, I can go hungry if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding RINASCITA with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Ragunna and Septimont.
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed this so-called divinity is more. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians whispers
Ya,
finally
bundaku.
Only then did those ancient Leviathan
Gak mau.
was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to
Saya
it
dong.
used faith to spread a spiritual. Our ancestors believed. They said the dark.
I heard them.
The stronger the conflict. That's why the playwright kept forcing RINASCITA into conflict. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to Leviathan may have drawn.
If that's true,
its power of assimilation will grow. When it does, every soul in RINASCITA. You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Leviathan is still watching the real world. But you must have sensed it by now. You're not just the harbinger of despair. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be up. For now, the dark tide in Rug before the bells of paradise ring, just like the playwright said. When the moment comes, everything, fiction.
Son. In the time, sehingga menjadi peace of mind. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh, ah. So, where is it going? Oh, somewhere shining from star. Now I think that I already tell me one thing. Peace of mind. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, ah. Again, will change, same old pain. Will change the same old thing. Just the same old thing. It's just the same old thing.